You know, there are multiple people helping shape the city of Detroit, and one man's profile is quickly rising.
Yeah, very interesting guy. He's making his mark by preserving the past. Paddy Lynch, whose family is famous in Metro Detroit for running multiple funeral homes, is the new proud owner of the Dakota Inn Rathskeller on John R.
That's in addition to his other businesses, which include the Schvitz on Oakland Avenue and Dutch Girl Donuts on Woodward.
A favorite around Detroit. 7 News Detroit anchor Mike Duffy talked with Paddy about his new acquisition and a personal tour of the Dakota Inn.
Welcome to the Dakota Inn.
All right, I go first. All right.
Paddy Lynch, the new owner of the Dakota Inn Rathskeller, gave me the grand tour. He explained that in the 1930s, the original owner, Carl Kurtz, bought a room in a Chinese laundry and turned it into a German bar.
And then from there, he continued to build and expand the Dakota Inn.
It's clear the space has been loved and meticulously cared for decades.
So then he expanded first into what was sort of a beer garden and built this room. And then finally, around 1938, about 5 years, he put in the main dining room.
It's now the heart and soul of the space, where countless songs have been sung, endless plates of food have been served, and the beer has never stopped flowing.
That's some potatoes.
John, head cook. Karen, lady of the house. Karen does everything, including singing.
Of course, I had to ask her for a little serenade. Paddy told me they hope to make use of as much of the space as they can going forward.
This is like spectacular. For years, Carl did Oktoberfest, he did chili cook-offs, and hasn't used the backyard as much in recent years, and our whole goal is to use it again, and in a big way.
But before we can go forward, I wanted to check in with the proprietor of the Dakota Inn's past, third-generation owner Carl Kurtz.
When I came into the business, it was rock bottom. I've seen a lot of change to the positive in just the last 38 years. I am so happy to be able to pass the baton because I would like to see the Dakota Inn go another 92 years.
The man tasked with taking the baton and hopefully even getting it across the finish line is Paddy Lynch, the same man who in recent times has taken on the iconic Schvitz on Oakland Avenue, Dutch Girl Donuts on Woodward, all of this in addition to his day job of running a funeral home.
It's important to recognize the struggle. It's also important to recognize the resilience. A lot of the places that I'm fortunate enough to sort of look after are places that in most ways have stood the test of time.
But why the Detroit icons he's chosen? He said they're all personal to him.
The Schvitz represents in some ways my history of like being able to take a break from funeral service and just unwind and sweat it out. The Dakota's the type of place you can come and have a drink with a friend and unwind. A donut is a little piece of joy, you know, for a couple minutes.
He told me he thinks being a funeral director draws him to memories and nostalgia.
To experience these places in person, you can feel the history.
When I asked him how he does it all, he credited the team he already has in place and being able to bring them together.
Do what you can in the space that you have. Let the good Lord take care of the rest.
As for long-term plans for his businesses,
they were all here before I was born. I hope they're all here after I'm gone.
Prost. At the Dakota Inn, Mike Duffy, 7 News Detroit.
Wow.
Enjoy that drink, Mike.
Yes, and what a cool collection of businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, the funeral home, but I mean, Dutch Girl
So
Donuts.
much nostalgia there. We love
Dakota
Dutch
Inn.
Girl, yeah, and hopefully another 92 years.
Let's
Going strong.
hope. And they
Passing
look
the torch.
Wonderful.